The WTA rankings are just out, and tennis fans, buckle up, because the latest update for September 2025 is absolutely wild. We've got shocking drops, stunning comebacks, and new names rewriting the women's tennis story. From the grinders who broke into the top 30 to the queen holding the #1 crown, let's count it down together. We begin at number 30 with Poland's Magdalena Fręch, sitting on 1,648 points. She's not the flashiest player, but her consistency has finally paid off, sneaking her into the top 30. Her tireless running and steady baseline game make her the kind of opponent nobody wants in an early round. At 29, Czech teenager Linda Noskova rises on 1,670 points. Remember her stunning win over Swiatek at the 2024 Australian Open? That wasn't a one-off. This fearless youngster is proving she belongs, step by step. Up at 28 with 1,684 points, Leylah Fernandez is still riding the wave of that unforgettable 2021 US Open run. The Canadian pocket rocket is once again climbing, with her speed and counterpunching bringing her back into the spotlight. But at 27, things get a little tricky. Brazil's Beatriz Haddad Maia tumbles down 5 spots from 22 with 1,731 points. Known for her clay court grit and that 2023 Roland Garros semifinal, Haddad Maia's form has been rocky this summer. Sliding one place at number 26 is Russia's Veronika Kudermetova with 1,763 points. Her big serve and aggressive style can still take down top names, but inconsistency has kept her from cracking higher. Holding steady at 25, Marta Kostyuk has 1,766 points. The Ukrainian's fearless ball striking and composure have made her a constant presence in the second week of tournaments. Now here's a name we all know, Jelena Ostapenko at number 24 with 1,780 points. The 2017 French Open champion is as unpredictable as ever. One day she's hitting winners for fun, the next day she's blasting unforced errors. But love her or hate her, you can't look away. The big story at 23, the teenager who shocked the world. At just 18 years old, Mboko captured her first WTA 1000 title in Montreal, defeating Osaka, Gauff, and Rybakina in a dream run. Her fearless baseline power and composure under pressure have drawn comparisons to Serena's early days. Her leap into the top 25 signals the arrival of a new Canadian force ready to take over. Belgium's steady hand, Elise Mertens, slips to number 22 with 2,019 points. She's the definition of consistency, maybe not grabbing headlines but always making her presence felt. At 21, Ludmila Samsonova holds 2,049 points. Her flat, powerful game is built for fast courts, but she hasn't found the big breakthrough this year. Dropping 4 places to number 20, Spain's Paula Badosa sits with 2,195 points. Injuries continue to haunt her, but when fit, her power and presence still make her a contender. At 19, Diana Schneider owns 2,246 points. The left-handed Russian has been fearless all season, her aggression earning her a steady climb into the top 20. After her breakthrough into the top 10 earlier this year, Navarro stumbled and dropped to number 18 with 2,310 points. Still, the NCAA champion's rise from college tennis to the WTA elite is one of the tour's most unique success stories. Her fall is more of a pause than a collapse. Expect her to bounce back stronger once she adapts to the demands of the elite tier. Up 2 places to 17, Olympic champion Belinda Bencic has 2,334 points. The Swiss star remains one of the cleanest ball strikers on tour, and when healthy, she's a serious contender. At 16, Daria Kasatkina is climbing again with 2,421 points. A tactical mastermind, her creativity and defensive skills are keeping her firmly in the conversation. At 15 with 2,488 points, Muchova slides 2 places. The Czech artist remains one of the most elegant players on tour, but injuries continue to slow her momentum. And here comes the headline, Naomi Osaka rockets 10 spots to number 14 with 2,489 points. The queen of comebacks. From maternity leave to back in the top 15, Osaka's jump is one of the biggest stories of the year. She stormed into the US Open semifinals and reminded the world why she's a four-time Grand Slam champion. Her resilience after stepping away from tennis has made her a global inspiration, proving champions can rise again after life's biggest changes. At 13, Aryna Sabalenka climbs with 2,606 points. A mother, a fighter, and a fan favorite, she stormed into the Roland Garros quarterfinals this year, proving once again her resilience. Denmark's Clara Tauson takes number 12 with 2,721 points. Once tipped as the next big thing, she's finally fulfilling that promise, cracking the top 15 for the first time. Just outside the top 10, Alexandrova climbs to number 11 on 3,026 points. Indoors or on hard courts, her laser-flat hitting is as dangerous as it gets. The top 10. Now the real drama begins. Kazakhstan and 2022 Wimbledon champion Elena Rybakina sits at number 10, few spots lower than before with 3,833 points. Yet her serve and forehand remain among the deadliest weapons in tennis. If her fitness and consistency hold, she's always one good week away from reclaiming her spot in the top 5. At number 9 with 4,003 points, China's Zheng Qinwen is proving she's no one-season wonder. Last year's Australian Open finalist continues to build her reputation as China's next superstar. Italy's Jasmine Paolini is at number 8 with 4,006 points. The late bloomer has shocked the world with her fearless game, staying firmly in the top 10. Once the steady rock of American tennis, Pegula slipped to world number 7 after her US Open Slam exits in the semifinals where she staged a strong fight with world number 1. But her story isn't defined by the fall. She's a 5-time WTA 1000 champion and reached a career-high number 3 just last year. Known for her grit and consistency, Pegula remains a threat in any draw, and a comeback could be right around the corner. At number 6 with 4,579 points, Madison Keys is living her renaissance. She won her first Grand Slam title at the 2025 Australian Open, finally fulfilling a decade-long promise. At just 18, Mira Andreeva holds number 5 with 4,793 points. The Russian prodigy is already collecting major titles at WTA 1000 events and is looking like the future of women's tennis. At number 4 sits American pride Amanda Anisimova with 5,159 points. After staging a miracle run of 2025 to battling a fierce battle with Aryna Sabalenka in the US Open final, Anisimova's season has been nothing short of magical. A Wimbledon final and US Open runner-up finish cemented her as one of the year's brightest stars. At just 23, she's shown maturity, grit, and a reminder that her early promise was never a fluke. The reigning French Open champion Coco Gauff felt the sting of pressure, falling to number 3, with 7,874 points after an early and sad US Open exit in front of home fans where she was humiliated by Naomi Osaka. But let's not forget, at only 21 years old, she already holds a Grand Slam title, a US Open runner-up medal, and multiple 1,000-level trophies. Her drop isn't a downfall, it's a learning curve, the kind every superstar must face before dominating long-term. At number 2, Iga Świątek holds 7,933 points. Iga may have lost the throne for the world number 1 all through the year, but she added a Wimbledon crown this season to her growing collection. With 5 Grand Slam titles and multiple 1000s at just 24, her slip is hardly a setback. For Swiatek, every stumble seems to fuel her, and the battle with Sabalenka is shaping into a rivalry for the ages. And at the summit, we have the roaring tiger of Belarus, Aryna Sabalenka, with a massive 11,225 points holding the world number 1. The back-to-back US Open champion, the powerhouse from Belarus has solidified her place as the undisputed queen of women's tennis and will hold the position for the rest of the calendar. Aryna has defined her game with raw power, relentless aggression, and the confidence of a champion. So, tennis fans, who do you think will finish 2025 still at top 5? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching our Sports Stars Stories. Kindly subscribe to our channel and stay updated for more interesting videos and captivating stories of our stars in the world of sports.